Last month's Beyond Growth conference at the European Parliament was a landmark moment for the Wellbeing economy movement. The conference, which was organised by Belgium Member of Parliament Philippe Lambert and his team, saw as many as 2,500 people attending, with many more watching online. It featured rock star economists, among whom many of our wheel ambassadors. And we're also happy to see so many of our wheel hubs joining for the event, from Iberia to Sweden, Denmark, the Netherlands and Ireland. Now here's a quick recap of what went down. My colleague Lisa and I headed off to Brussels a few days before the conference to hold a civil society gathering with our partners from the European Environmental Bureau, Friends of the Earth Europe and the European Youth Forum. As part of the EU Wellbeing Economy Coalition, we published our vision for a European wellbeing economy ahead of the conference, and we'll be following this up with more detailed recommendations and joint advocacy work. We also created a newspaper of the future, a fictional newspaper from 15 May 2033, to spark ideas about what a Beyond Growth Europe could look like. On May 15th, the conference itself kicked off, which featured 20 focus panels and 6 plenary. The language of well-being was everywhere. Ursula von der Leyen, the President of the European Commission, opened the event by saying that a growth model centered on fossil fuels is simply obsolete. Now, while this may not be news for many of us embedded in the wellbeing economy movement, these words coming from the President of the European Commission are significant. Her words mark the starting point for an amazing lineup of speakers.
Just feeling so inspired and grateful to get to hear all of them and feel the support for wellbeing economy and for beyond growth ideas amongst 2,000 people inside that parliament. And I think even 5 years ago when they had the last one, they would never have believed that it would feel the way it does today in 2023.
We also participated in one of the policy labs hosted by the Zoe Institute for Future Fit Economy, where policymakers from a wide variety of backgrounds worked together to identify barriers and, more importantly, opportunities for better incorporating well-being, sustainability and social justice into policy design. We heard from trade unionists, climate scientists, youth leaders, feminists, decolonial activists, and it felt like real steps were made towards becoming a true movement of movements. There was deep recognition that all of these social and environmental struggles connect to the need for economic systems change. Decolonization was also a key theme throughout the conference, with powerful speeches from Vandana Shiva, Farhana Sultana and Leopoldo Pecco. Every movement has got its milestone moments, and I feel like this conference was certainly one of those events that the wellbeing economy movement will forever refer to when it tells its story. If you'd like to know more about the conference, then please head over to our website where you can find our blog with much more detailed reflections about the conference, as well as a link if you would like to become a member of our beautiful Wheel family. And of course, all those speeches can also be found back online. I'm heading back home. I hope to see you all soon.